Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right, today we've got a film simply called Kate. There you go, that's what I like to see. Not too much typing when I do this one. K-A-T-E, 106 minutes. It's been given a 15 certificate here in the UK. An action thriller directed by Cedric Nicholas Troyan and written by Umar Aleem. The film stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Miku Martineau, Woody Harrelson, Mikael Huisman and Tadanobu Asano. My apologies for any pronunciations. I got that wrong there. And what's it about? Well, we have a female assassin, not the first one we've had over the years, of course, but an assassin after learning that she has only 24 hours left to live after being poisoned. It sort of ruins the whole idea of the story, doesn't it? Goes on a manhunt through the streets of Tokyo and befriends a young daughter of a past target. Yes, this was released on Netflix on September the 10th, 2021. So as you're watching this, just check your service or whether it's still on Netflix if you subscribe to that channel. Is it any good? Well, as all these little scores and comments are as at the 9th of September 2021. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of just 43%. That's based on 58 reviewers. Average score of 5.1 out of 10. Not fantastic. The consensus reads, Mary Elizabeth Winstead does reliably gripping work in the title role, but Kate is disappointingly derivative of numerous other female assassin films. Well, it's a female assassin film. What do you want? Horses and ponies? I'm not too sure. On Metacritic, the other critic site we look at, the film's got a weighted average score of 46 out of 100. So again, very similar based on reviews from 20 critics. So not great, but the good. Yeah, Internet Movie Database, the public, Joe Public, you and me, the guys who have paid our subscriptions or to watch this on Netflix, etc., or other streaming sites are available, of course, who may be showing this. Yeah, Internet Movie Database rating 6.4 out of 10, so I'm happy with that. That's above a watchable score for me, and obviously that's Joe Public, that's not the critics. So it brings me on to my little thoughts on this. I mean, yes, of course, it goes over similar ground to many other female titles of its ilk. But what sort of keeps this film's head above water, if you like, pardon the pun, you'll know what I mean if you watch the film, is probably Mary Elizabeth Winstead and her able assistant, Miku Patricia Martin, who stars in this. I mean, they sort of help this thing go along for what it is. Yeah, you pretty much know what the major twist is from early doors. You don't have to, it's not rocket science to work it out. But our two female protagonists, our two female leads, if you like, make this a sort of enjoyable romp nonetheless, especially Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who does a fantastic job in this, absolutely brilliant. To like the characters in this sort of film and wanting things sort of to turn out for them helps, although it's not going to turn out well for our lead character, is it? Obviously, the clues are there. She's only got 24 hours to live. But if you don't care about them, you soon lose interest in these sort of things. They just become a violent action thing that just doesn't sit with you, really. So I think the fact that I could have personally, and I hope you can if you watch this, invest in the characters, made this more interesting for me. I mean, you can sort of believe in the believability of these sort of action scenes and fight scenes as well. I mean, she's a trained assassin, so she's going to have certain skills. But what happens, obviously, on this film does appear doable, if you like, in real life, if you've got the skills to do it. I mean, you think of films like Nobody, which I watch, and that was a similar thing. It's, to me, if you understand what I'm trying to get at, the action scenes and the fight scenes, etc., look as though they could be done by that person in that film. So I think this does a similar sort of thing in a way that sort of doesn't happen to me and sort of ruin my enjoyment of say the John Wick films. I did enjoy the very first John Wick film, but after that, I think some of the stuff that happens beggars belief as to how he survives certain confrontations, etc. So I do think this is a bit more, as I say, believable. I mean, it's not really, it's an action thriller. It's to me sometimes fantasy action thriller, but it is at least a little bit believable with the skills that this lady assassin has got. So that's what I like about it. That's why I'm not going to be too critical, and that's why I am going to like it. Lengthwise, yes, a little bit too long, but I never got bored, so that's a good thing. I mean, I do criticise the length of films, but hey, if I don't get bored of them and I enjoy them, it's job done, really, isn't it? Let's be honest about it. Yeah, it's Netflix, so again, it didn't cost me a bean over and above the subscription I always pay, so I like that side of it. As I say, I could always not have a subscription, but then I'd be missing out on loads of stuff, won't I? So there you go. It's gonna get the basic watchable from me. I'm not gonna say it's very, very watchable, but for me anyway, yeah, I'll stick with the Joe Public on Internet Movie Database. I'll give it 6 out of 10. I nearly went to 6.5. I think 6 out of 10's fair on this sort of film for me anyway, for the style of film. It's not overly usually my favourite style of film, but yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. I was quite happy with this one. Let me know anyway if you get to watch it what you think. Thanks for watching. What we're going to do rest of the day. Have a great one. Catch yourselves, catch your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So with me here again on the Film and TV channel, perhaps have a flit across, have a look at my Citizen channel, my football channel. Whatever it is, I only ever ask one thing, please. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.